2017. He is a former Typhoon pilot, a former qualified flying instructor of the Hawk Team Mark II, and he was also an instructor on the Tucano, where he was the Tucano display pilot in 2010. The smoke comes on for the 8 Arrow present. Keep your cameras trained on the formation for a dynamic shape change as 7 Arrows from the rollback training string from the 8 Arrow as Red 1 brings the team around to the right for the Vixen roll. Been a qualified flying instructor on the Hawk Team Mark II at RAF Valley in Anglesey. 4 to 5G and will reach a height of over 5,500 to 6,000 feet at the apex of the loop. As you reach the apex, the speed now slows down to approximately 120 miles per hour, which makes the controls even less effective, making formation and station keeping more difficult. Jets now accelerate 200, 300, 400 miles per hour, which now has the opposite effect. The controls are now responsive and a lot more twitchy as Red 1 brings the formation around the left for the Apollo present. On the left of Red 1 is Flight Lieutenant Tom Hansford, Red 3. This means he will teach all frontline weapons, instructional and techniques and tactics to the entire front line. Reds 2 and 3 smoke comes on as the rest of the formation make their way rearwards to form Eagle, the second of our space theme shapes. Of course, Reds 4 and 5 are now all the way back at the formation, which makes their formation keeping even more difficult, as all the formation references are taken off Red 1. And it's even harder for them being that far back in the formation to see Red 1. As Red 1 brings the formation around the left for the Eagle present. So far we have seen the Apollo formation and now we need the landing platform formation. This demonstrates the importance of space as the Royal Air Force acknowledges that space plays a vital role in all future military operations. You'll notice that the formation are flying with their air brakes out. That is the small door on the base of the aircraft towards the rear. This makes it mean that the smoke will burn a lot more brightly and will billow a lot more fuller, which enhances the manoeuvre, such as tornado. As I said earlier, there are 10 pilots on the team this year, but we have a squadron of over 140 personnel. Yes, that's hesitation roll. Before now turning 560 back towards each other, aiming for the centre of the display line as they complete the manoeuvre called Cyclone. gathers the rest of Enid and brings them around to the left-hand side. As the aircraft pass, you will see they have a smoke pod underneath the aircraft. That smoke pod is capable of producing 5 minutes of white smoke, 4 minutes of blue smoke, and 1 minute of red smoke. Each colour is selectable by its own individual button on the pilot's control column. And during winter training, the smoke plan is put together very carefully between red 1 and red 6 to ensure that we have the right colour, at the right smoke, at the right time in the display, and we don't run out. Those blues are 10 individuals who are specially selected to fly in the aircraft in between displays. One individual who is with me at every display is Circus 10, Corporal Bill Dye. And he is out in front of the crowd filming the display for debriefing and safety purposes. And he is also responsible for a wide range of the images and video you see across social media platforms. As Enid leave the display area, keep looking to your left and looking to your right for the synchro pair running back into the display line. 100 feet, 800 miles per hour closing speed. They will pass once again within 100 feet of each other. Look to your extreme left-hand side now, and you can see Enid running back in the distance with the smoke trail on white. Of the red arrows is eclat, and that means excellence. Clear and go is the call as reds 4 and 5 roll around and Enid performs the roll back. Leaving the infinity symbol in the sky for the infinity break. Royal Air Force Cosford, it's been an absolute pleasure. Please put your hands together for the 2023 Royal Air Force Aerobatic Team, the Red Arrows! Remains a dream for many. And the audience will let you dream and admire for a few minutes today. Enjoy these moments with the ambassadors of the Swiss Air Force, the speed sound of our 6 F5 supersonic.
side do you look for?
Straight down the middle. Yeah, no, there's a channel.
Concentrating on the camera with it.
And ladies and gentlemen, I'd say fight is on. As an aggressor for our training. It has been in service in this airport for 45 years now. The voice you hear on the radio is live from the cockpit. Every season, and the new formations are added to the program from time to time. Training takes place in the spring, first high over the mountains, and finally lower and lower. Every move has to be blind and extremely precise before the official season begins. For the tunnel formation. Nog een voorgemaakte
side you can see the main formation coming back for the flirts. Our second solo, the Bigfoot will roll around the exhaust jet of the preceding aircraft at a speed of around 330 knots and about 10 to 20 meters away from the aircraft in front. A message from our leader.
Ladies and gentlemen, out of the cockpit, my name is Mike Shabaikodov, the leader of the Patrouille Suisse. We hope you enjoyed our show and wish you a great day. Cheers, mate.
At this point, we would like to say to you from the entire Patrouille Suisse team, So they start off in box formation for an initial quarter cloverleaf manoeuvre, drawing in the sky the outline of a quarter of a cloverleaf, and we'll soon see the first of the formation changes, and from box they go into team tango formation for the line of red blue. And out of that, the team will be transitioning into a left-hand barrel roll. Once again, as if tracing the outline of the inside of an imaginary barrel in the sky. And as they head towards the right-hand edge of the display line and roll out, they'll be using a wing over to bring themselves back onto the display line for a cloverleaf once again, but this time to the left. Leading the team for 2023 is Captain Jamil Zayad, who joined the team back in 2002 as a display pilot. He first became leader in 2005. He's also the director of operations, as well as leading the team through its display. He joined the Royal Jordanian Air Force in 1992 and graduated from the King Hussein Air College 3 years later. He's got in excess of 3,400 hours in his logbooks, flying the F-5 and the Mirage F-1 in the Royal Jordanian Air Force on the front line. So there is that cloverleaf. The doing so will be referred to as the B-axis. The A-axis is the one parallel to the main runway. The B-axis is at right angles to that. They head away from us and pull up, but now... the arena for a few moments while the solo man, the slot man in the formation at the back of the foreship, shows us something of what the 330LX model of the Extra can do, but many times also the Extra 300, the mount of the Chilean Air Force aerobatic team, the Alcanet, and the 330 model equips the French national competition aerobatic team, the Équipe de Voltige. Now look out in front of you. You can see the soloist heading away, you can see the 3-ship heading in, inverted with smoke on, and this is time for one of the signature manoeuvres of the Royal Jordanian Falcons, as they now roll the right way up and head in towards the display datum for the Hashemite break. Everything he does, dial, getting that takeoff. Airborne just a few feet into a hard line here. Just going to spend a second or so sorting himself out.
All the way down here, I couldn't see
Well,
it.
he's displayed his reach, of course. There's no such thing. He just goes straight into his flight. Yeah, climbing to his
Big action glasses.
standard display height of some 200 feet and realigning himself on the main A-axis as he comes past us with an initial 3-point roll. And there he goes, pulling up to about 45 degrees with a roll followed by numerous positive G snap rolls, finishing off inverted, and now using the rudder to bring the aircraft round in a 180 degree inverted flat turn.
Special. Oh yeah, we put special.
And then you went tech, didn't they? Yeah, apparently.
And now of course shoulder rolls as he heads back in towards us. Building up some energy for a big 5/8 loop
Really for going back, going alone.
with 1.5 slow rolls on the down line. Wide, 19 feet long, and I'm just slightly taller than it when it's on the ground. Original hits 65 horsepower engine and the 300 in this one. So some negative tumbles now at the apex of that half loop, looking upright this time on the 45 degree. Back down towards the display section. Original now being pulling up into the vertical. A 4-point vertical roll this time, showing the penetrating performance, climb performance of this. And the next pull-up should be into a half loop. And I'm expecting to see, on this occasion, yes, there he goes into some negative tumble. Apex again, he finishes inverted. Down the display line, but he brings it all the way round onto the 45 degree down line in the opposite direction. And then as he gets to display center, there he is, brings up the knife edge for a knife edge climb. And he performs 2 snap rolls. The airframe and engine highly modified. It's got a very distinctive wing profile in particular compared with the standard form of pit special.
So I reckon, yeah.
Pulling back off the stick. Heading vertical once again. 2 negative G snap rolls to the right and a yawing turn to the left. He's about to go vertical yet again.
Were they?
Slow rolling in the climb.
It's a 5 o'clock start for me,
And when he's established on the 45 degree down line, he'll be performing some more snap rolls.
There's a morning one after jumped up on that.
And an amazing rate of rolls in the airplane.
It's like a road burn. And like, we didn't notice it, you came close to it. On the right, so the auto.
And a good view of his sponsor's name, Sabio, on top of the wings as well. Just magnificent. Pulling away. While the Alex engine Mustang continues to serve gallantly in such a professional reconnaissance role with Royal Air Force in Mustang inventory by the end of World War II.
like to give you a moment to appreciate the roar of the iconic engines as they make their approach now. What an entrance, and one we hope will stay with you for a long time after this display. Displaying for you is one of only two flying Lancasters in the world, PA 474.